Imagine going for a walk in the woods with nothing in particular on your mind. Maybe you just want to get away from the hustle and bustle of everyday life. Maybe you just want to be somewhere you can enjoy uninterrupted solitude. You park your car, cut through some overgrown bushes and through a line of trees, and you're confronted with a railroad steam locomotive sitting all alone in the middle of a field. Now, you say to yourself, what is this thing doing here? You approach the weed-choked rustling hulk, not to investigate, but just because it's there. Again, you wonder to yourself, what is a train engine doing in the middle of a field? What is it doing here? And as you walk up to it, you realize that even though it is quite large, it isn't one of those huge 6-drive wheel behemoths that used to carry freight and passengers on to all across the United States. It is a miniaturized version of one of those. Everything is there, but the parts are all a bit smaller. It is shorter, narrower, and not as long. You put your hand on the relic and imagine the heartbeat of a steam engine huffing and puffing, ready for work. Trailing your fingers along the rough, rusty encrusted surface, you walk along the dormant beast and see the faded number 49 painted on its cab just below the window where you imagine an engineer would rest his elbow while piloting the sturdy little steam engine on its daily rounds. Maybe you shudder and feel a sense of foreboding danger that permits the area as much as the rust permeates the train engine. You know that feeling. It's the one you get, and nervously say that someone walked through my grave. But you shake it off, complete your walk in the country, get in your car, and travel back home without taking another thought on the little locomotive you just seen. 2 or is it 3 years later, you come back with a friend. You want to show her the old derelict train and see what, if any vibes, she gets from it. Park the car in the same place, walk the same path through the undergrowth, and pick your way through those remembered trees, and emerge with the same clearing, and just as you're confronted with nothing, it is gone. Only some oil-stained ground bereft of growth shows that it was ever there. And you wonder, was it real? What I just showed you was part of a true story that allegedly did happen. And this is the story of that locomotive.